3, 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone and welcome back to my Gwimb side mission. Sorry, I forgot the name of the series. Let me give you a summary. It's 9 o'clock at night, I have work in the morning, but I decided that just because it's late doesn't mean I should skimp out and not make a video for today, so I think it's, should be a bit of fun if we, as a late night pick me up, to play some Sly. And the first thing I'm going to do is kill this ditzy guard, because he obviously doesn't know what he's doing. Probably one of my favourite things. You run up behind the guard so they know someone's behind you, and then when they turn to face you, you've already, they're already dead. It's quite amusing. I'm sure you'll probably, taping comments like that to the psychiatric report you've no doubt made as a patron of this channel. But, oh well, should be a bit of fun. Alright, what missions have we got? Oh, just this one. Oh yes, just as a warning audience, this is probably not the most visually impressive mission to do. It's actually rather boring, but I find it really amusing, personally. Sir, what a patronizing dick that bouncer is.
Then come on in.
Come on, what a classism guy. I still think he looks like Slim Cognito from the Ratchet and Clank series, which I'm surprised you don't see him after Ratchet and Clank 3. Also, no one will recognize you. He hasn't taken off his thief mask yet, and he still looks like himself. How is it this guy is fooling anyone?
Alright.
See, that's a much better outfit. Very nice. Also, where's Rajan guys gone?
Lovely this evening.
Also, I do actually like that they've all of the
I used to chase after you back in Paris.
non-important characters are just silhouettes, which gives the emphasis on the actual proper NPCs. I'd pay to see that.
As good as that sounds.
No, bad Gwimb. Wrong. Enchanté. See, I always liked Nia. For some reason. Always seemed like, the opposite of the black and white cop that Carmelita is, which I suppose is her purpose. By the way, the gameplay for this mission doesn't change anything beyond slow time event button mashing. But you can actually mess it up, so at least there's that going for it. X. Oh well, this one will be pretty boring. Also,
are you using me to get at old Ironsides?
Yes, I am. Do you mind?
See, at least he's honest about it, and she's open about it. So I suppose that's all right then. Also, if my memory serves, I think if you get it perfect, she says bonus lines. Square. Well, we're adding square into this one. Ooh. Jeez, guys. Don't make it too complicated for me. From memory, it gets a lot harder in the second time you do it with Carmelita.
That fellow is very graceful.
If only you move the spice shipments as well.
Silence.
I just... the two NPCs casually talking about drug shipments while you're, in the middle of a crowded ballroom. The perfect place to do it. Why not? Ooh, these button mashes are getting a bit faster now, guys. We're gonna have to see some hardcore intense button mashing action to get through this scene. Sorry, I'm actually focused on because I'm trying not to mess it up, because it won't come along, well, I won't hear them, but hopefully the bonus line should come along in the recording, because I can't remember what they were, but I swear there's extra bonus lines if you do it properly. Oh,
Thank
awesome.
You. It was delightful.
Thank you, Constable Neela. After all, it takes two to tango.
Yes, And 3 is always a crowd.
And 3 is
Mila.
always a
Your
crowd.
friend here is quite an
Not in the right
accomplished dancer. I tried
right
to make him look
circumstance.
good.
It's not.
Please, Neela. His skills far surpass
Yep,
you.
you all know what I'm
Perhaps
talking about
later
there.
you and I might
All
share a
right.
dance, miss.
Oh yeah.
Miss Fox. Carmelita
Oh, you
Fox.
can tell it's like
And
late at night.
accept.
I was hitting the buttons to try and skip the cutscene faster, and I remembered that Sly games you can't skip cutscenes, which I think is good because it gets along the. I think I've stated this already. It forces you to understand and appreciate the story and the relationship between the characters, but also for someone like me that already knows these stories off the back of my hand, it does get kind of annoying that you can't just, skip the buttons. But oh well. That's just my pity niggling again. Yes, Bentley, you are the world's most boring man. Ooh, diamonds. Oh yeah, you have to make like a buzzsaw or something with them. Oh no, it's a saw blade. Really? Just happened. It looks like a shitty Jeep with someone that tied a mortar to the back of it. I always love the aesthetic in these games. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Will be the shit character that no one likes. Elephant Rampage, bedroom. That's actually a Murray mission. I know it says it's a Sly mission, but you end up taking control of Murray the second you get in there. So I've never understood why they actually advertise that as a Sly mission. It would be easier just to say it's a Murray mission, but I digress. Alright. I hate Bentley. His run is so awful. Don't know how anyone can like this character. I suppose that's kind of the point. You need to have, one character different from the others, otherwise, you need the bad character to make the good characters look good. Oh, no. Oh my god, and his attacks are so piss-weak. Oh, really? Oh, you won. When I'm in the combat fighting with Bentley, I just end up doing this. I call it the landmine approach. If you just keep laying bombs down, eventually when they'll cross into their blast radius, and that's when you can get them. See, like that. See, that's when you're resorting to using explosives and the demolition moves because of the shitty combat, maybe you might want to accept that the character shouldn't have a combat at all. I swear Bentley's combat is just token, just to say it's there. Because I'm sorry, if you went up against a flashlight guard, that guy down there, as Bentley, you'd just be awful. Be careful, chopper parts aren't cheap. At least Sly has his priorities, right? I don't care if they destroy your... no, I don't care if they, find you and kill you. But that chopper's bloody expensive, so you better not, better not waste it. Also, this takes the most circuitous path through the thing. Yeah, here we go. Always... For some reason, I never actually liked Bentley's RC combat minigames until Sly 3 and Sly 4 that taught me that the RC combat minigames in this game, in Sly 2, are way better than the crappy ones they come up with in Sly 3 and 4. Using that, well, it's not really a spoiler, right, because I'm not explaining any of the plot. So using that awful helicopter with the combat winch in Sly 3 is so awful. It's just, sorry, but if you're ingenious, like, at least Bentley has the idea that explosives are the way to do it, rather than, using a winch to try and take down tanks.
That jeep's out of commission and we'll have clear skies for the hike.
Oh, awesome. But then again, this goes back to last part's conversation. Wouldn't Rajan know, something's up, maybe he's going to be robbed when, his really expensive Jeep with a AA missile launcher on the back mysteriously gets destroyed? It smacks of, either Rajan is notoriously thick, or it smacks of a slight lack of planning on Bentley's part. And I do understand that this, at heart, is actually a kids game, or 12, 13, 14-year-old sort of game. But maybe it would be nice if it at least established a little bit more than what it does. But I'm nitpicking because damn it, wrong character. Because I love this game. It proudly sits on my top 5. So anything I'm saying is more stating what you guys would state from a critical spectrum. Critical spectre? Critical spec. No, critical spectrum. That's the word I was looking for. Sorry, my brain was on fire. Rather than my actual personal feelings about the game itself. Oh, I love how the fact I'm actually under attack while I'm in the cutscene. It's quite neat.
Hole under the steps and find an alternate route.
Okay. Oop. Shh. Just ignore that, guard. I quite like this. I quite find this ingenious. You scare the mice up, and then the mice break out the elephant, or cause the elephants to panic, which then breaks down the building. It's a nice cartoony sort of logic to add to the situation, which I do appreciate. Oh, we can leave now? Cool. Ah, look at that poor elf.
Sure looks spooked.
It looks spooked. Poor thing. It does look a bit. It looks beyond spook. It actually looks like it's on drugs. It's like, pacing and twitching and sketching around the thing. It doesn't look really.
To one of the elephant's backs, but it shouldn't be a problem.
I wonder what they feed it. Considering this is a drug manufacturing plant, I feel like we do actually need to call the RSPCA in here on these guys. No, I want that. I want to get out of here. Nope. Some master thief just face palm into the wall. Right, goes like this. Die. Bam. Mr. Guard. Right, there are 3 from memory. There's 3 elephants. Oh, there are 2 elephants. I wish there were 3. Alright, and... Damn it. There's too many guards. Go away, guards. Alright. Smack, smack, smack. I do like that solution. How do we get the gemstones off the elephant? We smack these indestructible gems. Quick. Back on the... Nope, don't. Just glitch through the wall. Aha. Yep. Aha. Oh. Oh, that's amusing. Oh, no, it's coming back. Oh, we're gonna get this done. Yep. Boosh. Right, gem for the sword. So how would you make a sword blade out of diamonds? Doesn't make much sense to me. You're going in the river, son. Blob. Also, I like that. It's a nice cartoony little trait, which is definitely out of the fact that creating character models for them swimming and for characters and enemies swimming would be a nightmare to do. But I do like the fact that none of the characters can swim. Even Murray and Bentley, who are aquatic animals in nature, are unable to swim. And it actually does add a bit of it, because it makes water a natural hazard that you have to take into account on. Oh, I keep timing the jumps on. Yes. Give the saw blade. I don't like that though, to be honest. The fact that they automatically throw you off the elephant once you've gotten what you need to get. I mean, it does. Otherwise, you would just sit on their back and grab everything at once. But it seems kind of, just sort of there to pad out the mission length. But then again, as I'm stating, I'm speaking from a critical spectrum and not from my own personal love of the game. Because realistically, this game does have faults, because every game has faults, but it has so few faults in my mind, and also you have to understand that this is one of the first games I ever played, so I am blinded by nostalgia in this issue. But I have, you know, no complaints for it. I think for a game to do that is definitely a sign of its lastingness. Alright, come on, elephant. Also, you know, maybe these guards would like to wrangle these dangerous animals back into their pens, you know, just gonna carry on their patrols. Nice. Oh, there we go. Sleep tight, Mr. Elephants. Apologies for scaring you. Elephants are my favorite animals, actually. I think they're so cool. Elephants... Yeah, I like tapirs as well. I just find tapirs... Ooh. Haha, elephant ride. I find tapirs pretty cool, because they're like half elephant, half, sea mammal. I'm not actually sure what you call the thing they're crossed with. I wouldn't call it a pig, I'd call it like a... I don't know, actually. What is a tapir? It's like... What gene... I might actually look this up afterwards. I think a tapir is like the same family as an elephant or something like that. Maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Boardroom brawl. I don't really feel like doing another mission. I'm just gonna run around and grab some clue bottles, maybe. And then pad out the... Oh, I might grab some treasure, actually, because I do need some extra money for the vault. You're going to die? Smack. Also, I'm just imagining in this universe, there's like a automatic dial-a-fug, you know, like with Ratchet and Clank, which I would do a series in, but it's one of those games that, in my mind, it doesn't seem series-ish, if you know what I'm saying. Ooh. I just got cut in half with a laser beam. Ouch. Maybe that's a sign from the universe that's where I need to leave it. But I think not. I think I have time to grab one bit of treasure from somewhere around the map. Actually, there's a really nice one up over here, so we'll grab some treasure. I will kill this flashlight guard and run away from his rowdy mate. Now that would be scary. You're a guard in a city, and then, you know, some of your guard comrades mysteriously go missing. You find, you know, piles of loose change and body parts around the place, and you realize that you're being hunted every day by a silent assassin that's actually, you know, that could be right behind you right now, but isn't actually showing himself, so you don't know, so you have no way of judging, you know, what actions you should take, and that would actually be an interesting concept for a game. If you played, I have millions of interesting game ideas that would never be made because they wouldn't make any money, and, you know, my art asset skills would only consist of MS Paint. I actually made a game once in MS, but entirely out of MS Paint for the art assets. It was just a game where you fly a spaceship around and you've got to kill 999 enemy spaceships. It was a part of a school project. Yeah, I made all of the art assets in 2 days in MS Paint. I was quite proud at the time, though I was only 14, so, you know, I suppose, you know, you can't really judge too highly. But yeah, a game where you played as I'm not talking about, you know, one of those henchmen that gets betrayed, but just an unwitting henchman, like the bad guy, just an average Joe Blog, we'll end the game this like, Joe Blog's henchman, right, and you've got to deal with the actions of, you know, lone renegade, or, you know, the archetype hero character, would actually be quite interesting, but then again, this is just my opinion. So, alright guys, thank you very much for watching this episode. Definitely get round and make some more videos, just have to work around my work schedule. So, yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I will see you again another time.